rapper, an actor, an entrepreneur from right here in New York City. You should clap for that. His new album, Fortune Favors the Bold, dropped today. Please welcome G-Eazy to Fresh Out Live. What's up, brother? Coming by?
Good.
Guys, Fortune Favors the Bold out now. Congratulations. That's the headline of the day. We got a lot to talk to you about, but let's talk about this project, man. How'd this thing come about?
I feel like I just been mad bold all my life. You know what I'm saying? I never really took no for an answer. I feel confident in myself. And I was watching John Wick. He had a tattoo on his back. And I Googled what that meant, and it was Fortune Favors the Bold.
So it's really John Wick. We gotta give a shout out to you right now.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Have you found that to be one of the greatest assets in the rap game? And just, I mean, you're an entrepreneur as well, and you also act just in the world of entertainment, just being bold, believing in yourself?
You gotta be. I feel like that's the only way to see some type of success or to get your name out there.
Yeah. Well, you've worked with so many amazing people, both in Hollywood and in the world of music, and one name that definitely stuck out to me on this record when you're going down the credits is the RZA, man.
RZA.
How did you see the legend on your screens right there at home. How did you get the RZA involved with this record?
Well, I was Method Man for like 3 years.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I figured after that, I said, let me get a beat. You know what I mean? Let me do some production for me. I've been meth for 3 years for you. Let me get a beat, and it worked out.
Really? And was he real receptive? Was that like, did you bring an idea to him and then he worked it out?
Yeah, I told him I wanted it to be, I wanted to start my new album based on whatever production came from him. I wanted that to kind of, you know what I mean, make my mind go where it was gonna go.
Yeah.
But yeah, big shout out to RZA for that.
That's incredible. Now, the lead single, you linked up with G-Eazy on this. This is WDGAF, which is the TV safe version of the song. How did you link with G on this one?
G, that's my guy. Big shout out to Early Mac. He kind of really connected them dots, but G, that's my guy.
Right on. And how far back do you go with G-Eazy? Is that somebody you know?
Musically, I've been a fan, but we kind of linked up in the last year or two.
Yeah. Well, I think it's cool because you're from New York City, of course, he's from the Bay.
Right.
And do you sense a different flavor when you work with MCs from the other side of the country?
100%, but I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Right on.
Wow.
Now, speaking of geography, man, I heard you're a big fan of Colombia.
Yeah, I love Colombia.
There's a lot of reasons to love Colombia. And I was thinking when I first heard about that, well, you might go down there to clear your mind, man, but there's a lot of beautiful distractions in Colombia.
True.
So what do you love about Colombia down there?
The food. The food.
Yeah, exactly.
The weather, you know.
Right.
You know what I mean? But
Now,
Colombia was a vibe.
Now, did you work on a lot of the project down there, or like what's your?
Yeah, like half of the album, I had my brother Mike from Mike and Keys. It's a production duo I met with Nipsey. God bless Nipsey. But Mike came to Colombia with me, and he had his equipment with him. I said, bro, while we out here, we might as well get to it.
Yeah. Are you an artist that's influenced a lot by your surroundings? Like, will you feel differently when you're making a record or cutting music in a place like Colombia versus New York, or?
Yeah. Like, I think I just zone differently if I'm around a lot of people or if I'm one or two people.
Yeah. For sure. I gotta ask you about this really cool project, man, that you lent your voice to. It's a unique one, and it's called Street Fighter 6, and Nerds Clothing presents Steel Sessions. This is also in tandem with the 50th anniversary of hip hop this year. I love this. I'm an old school gamer, dude. This reminds me of some like Def Jam Fight Night vibes right here, with the artwork at least.
That's fire.
But how did you get involved with this, and what made you want to get involved with this?
Big shout out to Buddha, my brother, my day one producer. He really connected that. But I've been a fan of Street Fighter since I was a little kid.
Yeah.
You know?
Now, if you
when the opportunity, my bad. When the opportunity came, I said, let's do that. You know?
Yeah, of course. Now, if you could be like any character in Street Fighter, do you have like a #1 pick?
A character?
We're putting him on the spot.
Either E Honda or Green Thun, Blanca.
All right, right on. There you go. That's amazing. Now, we were talking actually before we went live backstage. You got this awesome shop up in Harlem here in New York City.
Yeah, 145th St. Nick from the deli.
Now, you know, of course, Nip had his store in Los Angeles, of
Facts,
course.
Marathon,
And
yeah.
I don't know if that was an inspiration at all, but what's up with your store? Like, what can people expect if we make the trip up to Harlem?
Me and everything, you know what I mean? Like,
You're there, 24/7.
Nah, not
promise?
24/7, but you know me, like everything that I put out, my merch, you know, it's like a one-stop shop. You ever been to Harlem? It's like a bodega minus the food.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
definitely. Now, before we go, I did want to ask you, but the next single we're gonna get, I heard, is with Tyga. You linked up with Tyga.
Tyga, my boy, T-Raw, yeah.
What's it like working with him, real quick?
Tyga, that's another one, man, that been, you know, I feel like he legendary in his own right for what he been doing and what he brought to the game. And he always got them club bops, you know what I'm saying? Like,
He is on a
you
roll
gotta do
right
that.
now.
Yeah, Tyga, big shout out to Tyga for that.
Absolutely. Guys, one more time for Dave East. Thank you for stopping by. Fortune Favors the Bold is out now. You're crazy if you're not streaming that this weekend. Thank you so much for checking us out on Fresh Out Live. This is a place for all your music needs. For Kevan Kenney, Dave East. Have an awesome week, and we'll talk to you next time.